Hi, hello. Today I have Camille. This is a beautiful little black cat. She's actually 4 years old. She came in, owner relinquished. She came in and she was actually pregnant. I think she had just given birth, so the baby was maybe a week old. So we basically set her up and let her nurse the baby, get big enough, and then the baby got adopted. She only had one as far as we know, so she came in, gave her all her shots. She's microchipped and spayed and good to go. For 4 years old, she's a tiny little thing. She is actually very sweet. She gets along with children, more like cat-savvy children. Could be a little younger too, as long as they're, respectful of her space. But she gets along with other cats, so another house with cats, My slow introduction would be probably the best way to do it if you do have an existing cat. Basically, set her up in a separate room, and you can either use like a baby gate and kind of feed each one on the either side, a couple of feet away, so they can like associate each other with the food. That usually works. It may take a little bit of time, maybe a couple of weeks or so, but like I said, she did come from a house with other cats, so I don't think the introduction would take too long. Yeah, she's a pretty diminutive little 4-year-old, but like I said, other than that, she's good to go. She's a great eater, of course, litter box trained, and a little bit of a small cat. Hi. Yeah, she's very affectionate, very sweet cat. Like I said, she had a baby, so she's not much bigger than her baby at this point. She's tiny. She's a little thing. I'm assuming she's probably young enough to be quite playful. We'll find out in a second. Let's see if we can get her to do something fun. Come here, little nugget. I think she would be quite playful, actually, but like I said, I just brought her in here, so I think she's just getting used to her environment and the surroundings. She seems to have a playful side. As far as I know, people have brought her in here, and they do report that she does play quite well. But like I said, if you're interested, feel free to come down. We're located at 951 Broadway Street in Lowell. We're open Tuesday through Sunday, 12 to 4. Go on the website also. I believe you can fill out an application there, LowellHumaneSociety.org, and you can check out more of her bio and some of the stuff I may have forgotten to mention, which wouldn't be unusual. But yeah, like I said, we do have a lot of cats these days, a lot of strays in and a lot of wounded cats. Sometimes when they have wounds, we ended up having to put them on a 4-month rabies quarantine. She is not one of those, but like I said, we do have quite a few of those. But yeah, like I said, she's 4 years old. She's up to date on everything. She's been vaccinated, microchipped, and she is, like I said, spayed now. So her motherly days are over. But yeah, like I said, she would do good with children. I think teenagers, like I said, cat-savvy teenagers would be optimal. But as far as I know, she did live with smaller children under the age of 5. So like I said, as long as they're respectful of her, I think she would do good in that respect too. It would be nice for a younger child to have a good friend. Like I said, she's 4 years old, so she's pretty much a teenager herself in cat years. So I think she would do pretty well with smaller children. Like I said, she did come in with other cats, and not sure about dogs, but I think if you had a cat-savvy dog, she'd probably do pretty well. But yeah, this is Camille. Yeah, you did it. Nice jump. Oh, I thought she was just gonna give it a headbutt. Oh, we had a little bit of a play there. Hey, you did it. She did just wake up too, so I woke her up from a sound nap. There we go, nice little stretch. Oh, nope, no jumping. She's like, oh, this is my chance to get on the counter. Are you ready? You're just looking at stuff. Oh, everybody loves my hat. Everybody loves my hat.